Hi everybody, it's me, Terry Nazon, and welcome to my YouTube channel, or if you're visiting this on my website, welcome back. And of course, this is for the week of October 16th through about October 23rd. And of course, we have a lot going on because it's a new moon week, and that means that there's all kinds of new beginnings, all kinds of fun and exciting things going on. Or on the other hand, there could be all kinds of disruptive things going on. So let's get started. As your week begins, of course, the moon is in the sign of Virgo. And this is all about, getting organized, going to work, getting ready for work, and of course, getting back to your daily routine. It's about fixing things, cleaning things out. And of course, for many people around the world, they've got a lot of cleaning up to do because of all the weather or natural disasters. And of course, the moon in Virgo blends nicely with the sign of Jupiter in Scorpio, because this is a sextile. So it's an opportunity to rebuild. It's an opportunity to regenerate. And of course, brings plenty of work and employment opportunities if you're looking for a job or you're looking for a new job. We know that Jupiter has just entered the sign of Scorpio, where it's going to stay for 13 months. And of course, the sign of Scorpio is a very deep, sullen sign. It likes to do things to, well, if not perfection, but at least finish what is started. So we're going to see things, or have a desire to finish things through, to get things done, and not leave any stone unturned or unfinished things laying around the house like projects or work. So this week we could be starting off the week very busy, and of course wanting to get everything, back to normal if that's possible. And of course, remember, the moon is winding down, it's getting darker. And as we go into the new moon, that means the light of the moon isn't with us. So there's something missing. We're without the light of the moon. And that means, like, if you're trying to get something organized, you're missing a component of getting something organized. Like, you're missing the file boxes, you're missing the labels of the boxes. Something's missing. Or how many times have you done a project only to have forgotten something, or you did it wrong. So without the light of the moon, there's always that chance, that component, that we're missing something. And that is up until the new moon. And that's going to be on Thursday. I feel like I'm losing my voice, been talking too much. No worries though, because the planet Mercury will enter the sign of Scorpio. But before it does, it makes an aspect to the planet Uranus. Along with that new moon and the sun in Libra, they also will oppose the planet Uranus. So the planet Uranus is all about sudden change, disruption. It's about that monkey wrench in the fire. It's all about something sudden and unexpected. It's about breaking news. So we have to be super careful this week. But as Jupiter enters the sign of Scorpio, along comes Mercury, who enters the sign of Scorpio also. And Mercury is the journalist planet. He wants to know, hey, what's up? So as he conjoins the planet Jupiter this week, pay attention, because a lot of you out there have Neptune in Scorpio, and you're going to want to know how this planet transit affects you. So here comes the planet Mercury. He's the journalist of the zodiac, and he goes up to Jupiter and he says, hey, what do you have planned for us in your transit of Scorpio right now? So if we're paying attention on Tuesday, maybe we'll get some idea about the transit of Jupiter through Scorpio and how it is going to affect us personally in each and every one of our lives. And of course, some of us are going to be taken, out of our normal routine, because so many people, and you want to check your natal birth chart, which is available on my website, for where your Neptune is. A lot of people born in the 50s, the 60s, even the 70s, have Neptune in such a degree that it's going to be affected by the Jupiter and Scorpio transit. Let me just read some of my notes here again. I want to get back on point. So we know that the new moon conjoins the sun in Libra. So both of these are going to be opposing the planet Uranus. The sun in Libra, the new moon in Libra, of course, is about relationships, it's about agreements. But of course, here comes Uranus in Aries, which is a big bully, wants to blow everything up, and of course, just might. So if you're in a relationship, what does that mean for you personally? What it means is that there could be a separation, a disagreement so bad, so powerful that you just think about getting out of the relationship. All right, well, if you're not in a relationship, equally, the planet Uranus also rules those sudden, unexpected, inexplicable connections that you may feel to somebody else. It's actually a speeding up of karma. Like when two souls come together and it's hot and it's heavy and it's undeniable. But, you know, usually relationships that are formed under a Uranus aspect, they burn hot, very hot, but they don't last forever. Can only have so much excitement. Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we can expect, like, we're going to have some sudden news. We're going to have some kind of craziness going on. And of course, the planet Mars in the sign of Virgo, it will also get in on the act. And he too will in conjunct the planet Uranus. And what does that mean? Well, that means, like, if you're working out, which you might be doing because Mars is in the sign of Virgo, you have to be very careful for minor accidents, even large accidents. So we have to be a little cautious, be aware of your surroundings this week, and of course, yeah, enjoy the romantic aspect of the new moon in Libra as it opposes Uranus. That can be a sudden meeting of the minds. You could find a new friend and you just click with that person. We're always looking for friends who like the same things as we do. We share the same ideas and purposes or hobbies or interests. So that can always be something too. So this week we want to be a little careful. We want to pay attention to Mercury and Scorpio because it's going to tell us a lot. And of course the weekends with the sun entering the sign of Scorpio, which of course is a lot deeper than the sun in the sign of Libra. The sun in Libra is a little indecisive, yes, no, maybe, I don't know. But the sun in Scorpio is not. Wants to get to the bottom of matters, wants to get to the facts, and of course, wants to know everything. But be careful, because when the sign of Scorpio, if you start a relationship with the sun in the sign of Scorpio, you always want to leave a little unknown. You always want to keep the other person guessing a little bit. So don't give all your secrets away if you are romantically inclined this week. So the sun is moving into the sign of Scorpio. It's a little bit darker. It's a little more sullen. It's a little more serious. It's all about trust, distrust. It's about getting to the bottom of things, getting to the facts of things. It's all about secrets. Maybe we're going to see some more salacious scandals in the works. And so we can definitely stay glued to our TV another week here. So some of you might be able to recognize your soulmate on sight when the sun moves into the sign of Scorpio, because that is a trait for the sun in Scorpio, is having the instinct of looking at somebody and saying, you know, I think I can click with that person. So that's what I call recognizing your soulmate on point. And so maybe that's going to be something that you can look forward to. Follow me on Twitter at Sextrology, on Instagram at terry.nazon. Follow me on my Facebook fan page and download my horoscope app, where you can get one free tarot reading per month with my meanings of the cards, of course. So it's just like getting a tarot reading from me. And of course, don't forget to get your free natal birth chart on my website to follow along with us.